Hey lovelies, it's your girl Rochelle and welcome back to my channel. I love to talk all things budgeting while getting out of debt with a special emphasis on budgeting while traveling. So if that's something you're into, then go ahead and show that subscribe button some love and don't forget to like the video. Today's video is specially about cash envelopes. Now, if you have been looking for a way to use cash envelopes in a different way, this is the video for you. I am trying out a new app called Qube, Q-U-B-E. And basically what this app is designed to do is to give you cash envelopes in a digital app on your phone where more than one person can access it and add to it and use it. And it can be attached to a debit card for you to use whenever you're out shopping. Now, I thought I wanted to try this out because I started to realize my cash envelopes are piling up. My cash is getting to be a bit much in some of my categories, and I don't want to have a whole lot of cash in my home. So now what I'm going to do is try this Qube app out, and I wanted you to come along. Let's dive in. And what I've already done, which did take a little bit of time, is set up my bank account to connect to this app. It doesn't take long at all to register and create an account. Right now it is in beta, which means you may have a little bit of connectivity issues, but I haven't noticed any yet, but we'll find out. So first up, you have 5 categories across the bottom of the app. You have cloud, cubes, search, activity, and profile. Now I've already put $200 into this app so that I can set up my cubes or cash envelopes. Now remember, it's all digital. So the first thing I want to do is add a new cube. I want it to be in the spending category. I'm going to try and name this cube. I'm going to name this cube Tesla. You know what? I'm going to change that because this is a spending one, and I'm going to name it LV for Louis Vuitton, baby. He was laughing at me. And now I'm going to hit the deposit money button. Oh, maybe I don't want to do that. Okay, I want to transfer money into this account. As you can see, I have $200 already in the cloud cube, meaning ready to be allocated. And so let's see, I'm going to choose LV. And I want to know, can I choose the amount? Okay, yes, transfer amount. So I want to put $50 in this account. I'm going to preview the transfer summary. Today, December 11th, is not on repeat, no title, create transfer. Okay, I'm back. Now my transfer has been created and I'm going to see my transfers. So now I can see that LV has $50 in it. It's good to go. And you see how it has a button that says open cube? This cube is now open. You can add a note, you can add money in. I can automatically close this cube. And when it says open or close the cube, that means that if you were to swipe your card and try to use money from this account and it's closed, you can't use the money. So it's good in case you want to set boundaries with yourself. Like, listen, I'm not touching this account until such and such date, or you lose your card, or you want to give the card to your kid to use to go buy some food for you real quick. You know, they can only touch certain cubes with that card. So I like that. So I'm going to close this cube because I don't need it right now. And I want it to build up over time. Okay, now I'm in the cube section. I'm going to tap the plus sign. And how about, right now I don't have the ability to choose between spending cube, bills, or savings. I'm sure that feature will come in the future, so I'm not going to stress it. Next up, I'm going to do Tesla. Now technically this will be a savings cube, but just for testing out purposes, we're going to create this cube and I'm going to put $25 into the Tesla cube. Okay, next step, transfer amount is $25. and we're good to go. Now I want to see my transfers and see how we're looking. Right now the Tesla Qube is closed because we are not ready to purchase our Tesla yet. And we're going to go ahead with our third Qube. Now I think, let's see, let me just put a check mark by each one that I'm doing so I know we're good to go. Next up, I'm just going to make a basic travel Qube because I like to always put money aside. And so I'm going to insert, how much? $25 into this Qube. And I'm really glad that I already transferred like a set amount of money so that I can go ahead and boom, start adding money to these Qubes. So far I'm liking this. So you can see up the top, it tells you have $100 left to spend. And so let's keep creating more Qubes. So next up, I'm going to do one for Eva. And I'm going to name this Qube Eva at 18 because this is money that I want to be able to give her when she turns 18. You can see I'm just tapping away and just doing stuff. Okay. To Eva at 18 because y'all, she'll be 10 next year. Eight more years. I have 8 years to get in formation. I'm going to put $25 in this account. And I like how it says you can choose the transfer date, the repeat, and you can title it if you want to. That is all done. And now I'm going to move on to my next one, which is Mexico. Now, many of you know my husband's parents live in Mexico, and one day we do want to live there permanently. And so we are starting the process since we have freed ourselves up of a lot of our debt to go ahead and start saving for the move. And so Mexico will get $25 too. So this is pretty easy. I'm just going to see what happens when I hit home. Okay, so it's easier when I just hit go back home. I like that. Okay, now let's hit the plus sign again. And let's name this Qube Apple. Because y'all, there's something always breaking down that always needs to be replaced, okay? There's always a new Apple product that we have our eye on. So next step is to add money. I'm going to add $25 to this one also. And that's done. I'm going to go back home. And now I have 6 Qubes that are funded. I've spent $175. How about we add one last Qube just to round it out? And this is going to be called Eva Teenager. So I'm really trying to prepare for increased spending. I just noticed that naturally we tend to spend a lot of money on Eva because she's always growing and is in need of new clothes, and I'm sure she'll eventually need new devices. She'll need things for school. She'll need to get around in some form of transportation, whether it's a bike or a car at some point. And like I said, I just don't want it to be a surprise. And so I'm going to start that process today by transferring the last of my money into Eva Teenager account. And I'm going to put the last $25 in there. So I feel really good about my spending so far. I've got 7 categories, and I have fully funded them all with all the money that I had to spend. And I wonder over time, like if you're able to, okay, you can save changes, you can delete the Qube. I was trying to see if there was a way you could changed the colors of these cubes so that I would know, like, okay, green means spend, red means don't touch it. But no, I'm not seeing any of those options yet, but that's okay, because like I said, this app is still in beta. And if you're wondering where I got the idea from to try it, I got it from Elaine Michelle. She started talking about it a while back. She did a review of it. She started using it, and I wanted to try and see if I could get in as a beta account, and I was able to be selected. And of course, use at your own risk. Beta things, you know, is still in developer mode, so just be aware of that. But that's all for the app. And that's all for today. So don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more. And if you would like to see more inspiration on how you can spend your money wisely and budget for life, then tap that subscribe button, y'all. Don't be scared of it, okay? And don't forget to show the video some love and like it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, love, and budgets.